If you're a new owner of the Samsung Galaxy Tab A7, then you probably want to get a couple of accessories for your new tablet. I'm NJ from MyNextTablet.com, and here are the cases, keyboards and other accessories I'm using with the Tab A7. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I'm reviewing almost every tablet that gets released. I think the first accessory most get for their tablets is a case. I do the same. For the Galaxy Tab A7, I've gotten a case from EasyEgg. It's a simple case made of plastic, but I like the design and it protects the tablet from all sides. There are cutouts for the buttons and ports of course, and it can act as a stand too. I've had cheap cases from EasyEgg, ELTD and others, and usually they're all okay and almost the same. If you want to protect the touchscreen from scratches, you will need a screen protector. There are lots of similar ones you can find on Amazon. I chose the ELTD screen protector, which seems to do the job. It's affordable and seems to protect the screen just fine. The Nido tablet sleeve is a generic bag made for 10-inch tablets, and the Galaxy Tab A7 fits very well. But the fit is not super tight, so you can use it to store the tablet together with a keyboard or so. There are lots of similar sleeves you can get for 10-inch tablets, and I think this one is one of the better choices. The Ugreen tablet stand is my favorite tablet stand. I've had it for many years and it works great. Even though it's made of plastic, it is well made. It's very light, so it's a great stand to travel with. Recently, I got the black version in addition to my white version. The Samsung Galaxy Tab A7 has a USB-C port, which is great. But you probably still have lots of USB Type-A accessories. Many like USB dongles, external SSDs, keyboards and so on will work fine with the tablet, but then you will need a USB-A to C adapter. I've gotten one from ThinkTech, which is very small and does the job. The Tab A7 has a USB 2.0 port, so you can't connect external monitors. So for most it probably makes no sense to get expensive USB-C hubs just for this tablet. The Tutu USB-C dongle is another useful accessory if you need a USB-A to C adapter and also a big SD card reader. A micro SD card reader is built in as well, but since the Tab A7 has one, you probably don't need another one. Anyways, I've had this USB-C dongle for years and it works great. Unlike many premium devices, the Samsung Galaxy Tab A7 does still have a headphone jack, which is great. I own a couple of pricey Bluetooth headphones, which are great but cost as much as the tablet itself. For other reasons, I had to buy wired ones recently, and I got the super cheap RP-HJE 125 from Panasonic. Now they are super cheap, but the sound is surprisingly good. Sure, not outstanding, but amazing for this cheap price. So if you want something super cheap, I can recommend these. There's no microphone built in though. The Amazon Basics Stylus is a generic pen made for capacitive touchscreens. You can get lots of very similar pens from other brands. They work all the same and it does not really matter which one you pick. Now the Galaxy Tab A7 does not support an active pen, so I cannot recommend it at all for handwritten notes or precise drawings. That is very important to know. But these generic pens are fine for young kids to play around with or so. I also gave one to my grandmother because she can navigate the touchscreen easier with the pen. While the Tab A7 is not a gaming tablet in particular, most games do run fine on here. I played a couple of games with the Microsoft Xbox wireless controller, which I had for a couple of years now and works great with this tablet and others too. If you're into gaming, I think it's a great accessory for the Tab A7. Samsung does not make an official keyboard cover for this tablet, but I've seen these generic keyboard covers sold on Amazon and I gave them a try. At the beginning, I thought I'm buying just plastic trash, and compared to the official one for the Galaxy Tab S7 for instance, they are pretty trashy, but they are better than I thought and actually usable. The Jellycom keyboard cover costs just $40 and consists of a cover for the tablet and a Bluetooth keyboard that is separate. When folded out, it's being held by magnets, so it's not completely loose when typing, but it's not as stable as I'm used to from higher end ones. It's totally fine on a table, but when I was working on a train, the keyboard wobbled quite a bit. Obviously, this kind of keyboard is smaller than your standard desktop keyboard, but you can get used to it. The keys do have a real travel, but when typing you can feel that it's a cheap keyboard. I would not want to work with it for hours every day, but I think it's acceptable for occasional use. I like the Jellycomp one because it's charged with a USB-C cable and it has a background light, which is great. Remember though that you get what you pay for here. Don't expect a premium keyboard, but it works. The Logitech Keys to Go is a great travel Bluetooth keyboard that you can use with almost every Android tablet, but also with iPads. This is a great choice if you want something that is very slim, maybe even works with your phone too, and is super portable. You can press down the keys just a little bit, but you can get used to it. I think it's a good alternative to a keyboard case. If you're looking for an inexpensive keyboard for your desk, you can check out the Jellycomp Bluetooth keyboard. It's very similar to the Logitech K480, which is pricier but has an integrated stand feature for a tablet too. This Jellycomp keyboard works surprisingly well, better than I thought at the beginning. I think it's too big and too heavy to travel with, but it's a decent choice for your desk. The Logitech K780 is one of my favorite tablet Bluetooth keyboards to use at your desk. It's much bigger but also a bit higher end, and it has a stand feature and even a numbers block. Since the first Corona lockdown I have written tons of articles with it. You can use it with Windows, Android and iPadOS and also save up to 3 devices at once. If you want, you can expand the storage of your tablet with a microSD card. For my reviews, I'm always using a 128GB SanDisk Extreme microSD, which is not too expensive and works well. But almost every microSD should be compatible with this tablet. Alright, these are the accessories I'm using with the Samsung Galaxy Tab A7. If there's an accessory that you can recommend, then write us in the comments. I'm very interested in those, and I'm sure everybody who is watching this video is as well. I'm Andrea from mynexttablet.com. Thanks for watching and see you next time.